It's been a busy speed weeks here in Daytona. The Rob Dyson team, led by Butch Leisinger, with a Riley and Scott chassis and Ford engine, won the Rolex 24 Hours. Mike Skinner, the Butt Shootout qualifying race. Mark Martin's first ever Daytona win came in last Sunday's Butt Shootout. Pennsylvanian Bobby Gerhart won the ARCA 200. The Gatorade qualifying races for this 500, won by Bobby Labonte and Dale Earnhardt. Christian Elder, victorious in a crash-marred NASCAR dash race on Friday. Dale Earnhardt made a last lap pass to win the International Race of Champions event. And yesterday, the fellow they call the old man, former series champ Randy LaJoie, won the Napa 300. Congratulations to all.
It has been a busy couple of weeks here at the Daytona International Speedway, and the biggest one of all coming up.
As they come down for the green flag, they'll be turning this 2.5-mile racetrack in about 47 seconds under race conditions today.
The engines in these cars are restricted by NASCAR. The amount of air that can flow through the engines are limited. So it will take these cars more than a full lap to get up to full speed. And drivers that gain momentum on the start will be looking to move up quickly before they come to 190 miles an hour the second time by. Pontiac Grand Prix pace car dips to pit road. Jeff Gordon, youngest man to ever win the 500, and Tony Stewart, IRL champion and rookie, bring them down. Brett Favre waves the green flag, and the season is on. Good clean 2x2 start. Gordon has a little advantage in turn 2.
Normally, the first couple of laps, the inside groove is the place to be, especially when the tires are still new. They get a lot of grip down there, but Tony Stewart trying to change that as he goes down the backstretch, buddy.
He is that. Jeff Gordon fights back on the inside as we watch him go down into turn 3 there. Bobby Labonte in the 18, Mike, is right on his heels.
And here comes Earnhardt, the man in black in number 3. Looks to split the 2 leaders. Not going to get there. Jeff Gordon's going to haul him off the corner to complete lap 1. Bobby Labonte on the inside for second. Gordon drops down a lane right in front of Labonte to lead it.
Through the tri-oval here. That's 18 degrees of banking right there. You can see the back of the car very unstable as they start off onto the flat part of the straightaway there, which is 6 degrees of banking.
It's only the 3rd time in the last 7 years when the pole sitter has led the opening lap.
And Jeff Gordon was happy to do that because it gave him 5 bonus points. In NASCAR Winston Cup racing, if you lead a lap, it's 5 bonus points.
Tony Stewart climbs the hill a little bit there.
3 deep. Bobby Labonte wants to get those 5 bonus points. He wants to lead.
Earnhardt behind Stewart. Not willing to take it 3 wide just on the 2nd lap of the race.
Tony Stewart is showing a lot of muscle there on the outside. You see him still running with Gordon side by side. Bobby Labonte's loving it because that one car out there in front, he don't have to worry. As long as they run side by side, he'll keep that lead.
Bobby Labonte to the front. He pairs up with Gordon on the inside lane. Tony Stewart, that orange Pontiac, leads the outside groove. Ned, this looks like a 190-mile-an-hour pace lap.
It certainly does. No one has been able to pull away or get an advantage. They're still running side by side for every position excepting the first one.
Tony Stewart made a little bit of a rookie mistake just in the middle of that corner. He went a little bit high, but he got great momentum going down the back straightaway, and they're still side by side.
Ralph Shaheen.
Mike, the Joe Gibbs Racing team knows that Tony Stewart's car is actually a little bit quicker than Bobby Labonte's machine. They want him to try to get up with Bobby. Since he's a rookie, they don't think too many people will want to run with him. They want him to get up to Bobby, tuck on his rear bumper, and ball him if he can.
Second Daytona 500, Bobby Labonte has led in 8 starts. Down to the inside, Gordon. Labonte just takes it 1 lane lower to hold him at bay. Jeff Burton is up for 3rd in that Roush number 99 Ford, the purple and black machine. 4th is Kenny Schrader. Schrader has shown a willingness to take the lane others won't. Now he's in the middle as dropping down to the bottom comes one of those fast Fords.
We were wondering how long it'd take, Ned, before they started running 3x3 back in that group, and it didn't take them very long.
They get momentum coming off of the turn, pick up the draft, and are able to move right by.
That was Dale Jarrett making the move 3 wide on the bottom. On the upper left of your screen on our CBS scoreboard, a driver displayed in green. It's one that has moved up in the last lap, and a driver displayed in red, like Kyle Petty or Ricky Craven, has lost a spot since the last time by.
Tony Stewart's in trouble right now. He'll be dropping back. He's caught in the center part there where all the turbulence is on the draft off these cars. He'll probably lose 8, 10, maybe 15 positions.
Yeah, he needs to try to get himself in line if he possibly can, because running 3 abreast for a full lap on this racetrack normally is not good.
As a rookie, the established Winston Cup drivers have not yet learned to trust Tony Stewart on this 2.5-mile super speedway, so they may be a little reluctant to link up with him. But he has a fast car. Some drivers will take that chance and try to work back to the front with Stewart. But right now, he's in no man's land.
Yeah, that's a recipe for a wreck right there where he's at. He has to be very, very careful, and so do the people around him.
Buddy, is he the nervous man in town right now?
Well, what he's trying to find him a place, but as you can see, there's not a car that's there to pull in. He would love to get in either lane right now. He moves up on Kevin LePage there in the 16. Now he's back in line. He'll pick up the pace.
At the front, pretty much 2 by 2 through the mid-pack.
Well, till you get to Mike Skinner, and then he wanted to move down on the inside.
2 cars at the front, single file. And then Ken Schrader battles with Dale Earnhardt. Boy, they've had their battles in the past, and they're pretty good friends.
I think those are the 2 strongest cars after long runs is Earnhardt and Kenny Schrader. He shows a lot of muscle in every race, and he's not afraid to go up there and take a chance. Here comes, look on the outside. Here comes Dale Earnhardt.
We're riding with Dale Jarrett in the Robert Yates Ford. Jarrett in 6th place on that low side. That's Kenny Schrader just in front of him. That low side is going to move up to challenge Earnhardt once again in that 3,000-foot back straightaway.
It's overcast here today, and it's cool. The track is not as slick as it's been all week here. It's been very hot here at Daytona, and the setups are maybe a little bit different. Certainly the cars are a lot tighter than they would have been. Here's Earnhardt making a move.
Dale Earnhardt around the outside. He's got help from Jeff Burton, Jeremy Mayfield, and Rusty Wallace.
Well, I take back what I said about that inside lane being That wasn't until Dale Earnhardt got up on the outside.
Yeah, but he's still having a battle with Bobby Labonte. They're side by side.
7 laps complete, and I've never seen a Daytona 500 go this long without at least a small pack trying to break away. But they are still, this is Noah's Ark at 190 miles an hour.
It is nerve-wracking. Here comes Jarrett again down on the inside trying to make that 3-wide move, and he does. He gets up from the back bumper of Jeff Gordon.
And the fellow they stuck in the middle was Schrader. And look at him back up in that green and white 33.
Mike, every bit of the turbulence off these cars goes right down the middle of that group. That's why they drop back when you get in the middle there.
Ride with Jeff Burton. Into the tri-oval start-finish line. Up his inside there is Jeff Gordon.
Now you see Earnhardt pulling over towards that inside line. You get a draft off of those cars. Even you don't want to go way out wide. That's what Tony Stewart did earlier in the race, and it cost him a lot of position.
We'll talk a lot today about team racing. Watch how 2 teammates have found each other already, and their cars are similarly painted. Number 12, Jeremy Mayfield, and 13, Rusty Wallace, or rather 2 Rusty Wallace. Those white and blue Fords, they link up and they work well together, and they'll do that all day. Let's go to Dick Berggren.
Many of the teams in today's race have selected brand new race cars, such is the case with the number 24 of Jeff Gordon, who is running in 2nd. Bobby Labonte, on the other hand, your leader, decided to run a year-old car. And why not? The car that's in the lead right now last year won 3 poles, an outside pole, hit 1 Talladega, and it was 2nd at both races here at Daytona in '98. To Ralph.
Dick, not only that, but what is going on right now between Bobby and Dale Earnhardt is a great morale boost for that Joe Gibbs racing team. Only 1 time over the course of this whole week has Bobby Labonte gotten around Dale Earnhardt through all the practice, all the times that he followed him. Only 1 time did he actually pass that 3 car. So for him to be able to run alongside and feel just as competitive is going to be a great morale boost.
He's just got the lead back. Ralph is now up to the high side, 99 Burton. Now they've got Earnhardt as the meat in the sandwich.
Earnhardt has 1 chance. He has a team car, the 31, just behind him there. If they start working together, it will help Earnhardt. But right now, it looks like Mike Skinner wants to stay with Gordon.
Now, will Skinner let Earnhardt in line? You're riding with Mike Skinner, Dale Earnhardt's teammate. And here he comes.
Hey, he's going to pass his teammate.
You're watching back from Jeff Gordon, 2nd place car. Looking back at that battle. Now Burton moves over to the middle lane, trying to break the draft on Jeremy Mayfield, number 12. And Labonte and Gordon will scoot away just a bit. Earnhardt is still the hot dog between two halves of the bun.
Absolutely. You hardly ever see Dale Earnhardt make that mistake, but he got in the center part. Now he has the inside lane. He'll start coming back up towards the front.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot he could do about it. Jeff Burton just pulled on the outside and coming off of turn 4, and hey, there he was. It wasn't a great deal that he could do about it.
Dale Earnhardt has a great car here. So good, they've only run 49 laps of practice all week with it, plus 50 for the qualifying race and 2 to time trial. Otherwise, it's been in the garage covered up. We are 11 laps into the Daytona 500. We'll be right back with you live on CBS.